About the saxophone technique, of course I can't teach everything here in a little video, so I made the choice to focus on 2 points. First, the couple sound intonation, and secondly, the couple vibrato color. Because these 2 points are really 2 main keys to be connected to my saxophone technique. So, first of all, about sound and intonation. Those 2 things work together. Remember that if you have a good intonation, musically and technically, I mean, if you place the note in the harmony to make it shine, even if the sound is not good, it's not a problem to enjoy the music. You can connect with the emotion and follow the beautiful phrases. The opposite is not true. If you have a beautiful sound, super warm, super round, super full, but with an ugly intonation, with a bad intonation, it's not possible physically to accept that. You really, you can't enjoy anything. It's the end. It's dead. It means that the intonation is the key to find the sound. And like I told you before, I don't use the correction fingerings. So how it works? First, understand that with the mouthpiece alone, I am in C on a C. That's my reference note. That's super high. You can obtain a C sharp, but C is already at the top. Remember that usually people speak about B or B flat. Arno Bornkamp, hey Arno, speaks about a A. So of course, to obtain the C, you need 2 things. First, to be very close, here. And secondly, to blow as hell, to put a lot of pressure. It gives something which is super straight with a very strong center. This concept of center is super important for me. If I blow to obtain the A, of course, the result is different. This is not me. So, that's the very first point. Connecting this place with the intonation is a real challenge, because if I start at the top, I have no march above the sound. I can only make my correction under the original pitch. That's why I always take care to tune on the weak register, at least the low register, which is the left hand, because I know that I will not be able to push them up. And the correction is made in front of, with a very strong air pressure, which allow me to choose my note and to do it without the saxophone itself. For example, better with sound than with words, if I play G, high D, I don't change the fingering. I do G, D, G, D, G, D, G, D, but by modulating my throat, I really build the note before the sound enter in the saxophone. That's the key. And for that, I really use a very strong air pressure. If you modulate only with the jaw, you can go so down. Here it was an example with the fingerings which are moving, but the fingerings which are staying, and the sound which is changing. I can do the opposite, especially in the altissimo register. An example with the fingerings who are changing, but the sound who is staying. It's my fingers, it's completely random. I modulate here to change and to choose the pitch. So when I choose my intonation, I just have to place my throat to blow, and the information is entering in the saxophone, and it's okay. So that's why the defects of that is that many people feel that this way of playing is a bit, not a bit, many times, is often too hard. And that's true that it's mainly intention always. That's my way. Yes, I love the drama, so my phrases are mainly very under tension. To balance that point, I often use the second key I'm going to give you, which is the colors, which is connected with the vibrato. I use the word color to describe the fact to blow in front of with cold air, tension, or behind with warm air. This is really two different techniques of blowing which give two different kind of sound. The first one I showed you. The second one will be and if I connect that with the vibrato, on the first one, tension, I will blow in front of closed mouth vibrato with the lip. Cold air. The second one, I will build my sound behind. I will use a vibrato more with my chest. The air will be warm. It's more like a flutter. It means that regarding to the vibrato, the way we place the sound and the way we blow, you can, if I do an imitation, it's more obvious with the soprano, which is more my instrument, but I can try. A clarinet, a dark one, will be super close, strong air pressure, straight, old school. A flutter will sound more an oboe will be a mix with more important in the nose and a larger vibrato. Sounds more like a bad English horn, but well, you understand the idea. And in the studies, I always take care of that. Maybe a last point to understand how the phrases are made. It's about the legato. That to me is not legato. It's not because it's not staccato that it's legato. So even if the notes are like that, this is not legato. Legato need a moment you have both notes. So I really need again to anticipate. To obtain the perfect harmony between the lines, the famous sostenuto. I hope it can help. Thank you for watching. I wish you Merry Christmas. And yes, I hope you had enjoyed the FERLING. Actually, I could record everything again because nothing's perfect and nothing is what I like it will be. Okay, bye bye. Ciao.